Dizzor Twizzle Sports coming at you again with Week 1 recap part 2. We're back. We got a fresh new prize wheel. We got 3 more games to get through here down at the bottom. We're going to get 3 more wins of the big winning wheel of prize things. It's a pick'em prize wheel of winning things. We get 3 more winning things. We got 1 more winning thing left. The last one that we just got spun out of there was another season pass from Arizona. I have updated the wheel a little bit so that maybe we'll get some less season passes and kind of move on. I have also updated this one to be current to our current level. We got some Series 4 packs in there, though not at the proper weight yet. They are down weighted a little bit. That's one thing I'm really hoping to pull together is the proper weighting for all of these things and build something fancy in there behind the scenes. This isn't me just poking numbers into a bunch of spreadsheets. Anyway, off we go. We just wanted to give that a try, I guess. And I just gotta check one thing real quick. My pathetic computer over there. So play 10 exhibition games. And so why did I do that? Where are we at? We are at play a season. Thinking about this for a minute. So yeah, I did want to spin that wheel because what we're going to do is we got a touchdown wheel of prize winning things. We're going to be recapping out as we start to do the Arizona prize game. We're going to assume that the Dallas LA game has started in some regards, and so that means that since we got that pick correct, what we're really looking at is that the LA Rams, that looks like 2 touchdowns. We better go look in and make sure at that game because we are going to get to spin this wheel 1 time for each touchdown. And we did. Just get, like, why wouldn't... Navigation, man. Come on. I don't want... This is one thing that drives me nuts, too. I went on a rant in the last video. Do not autoplay your videos on any website ever. Like, what in the hell are you even thinking, ESPN? How is that your default setting? I guarantee you 95% of your people that are browsing your website are already listening to something else and you're just pissing them off. That is how these things work. Do not decide to do things for your audience. That is not your right as a developer of any kind. Do not decide what you do for your audience. I do not want to play a video. Do not play a video for me. That is how we operate out here in the real world. Just want you to know if you're a developer out there looking on this website, do not autoplay videos. I don't know how these things get past production. They're just like, hey, let's just badger all our guys and be as annoying as possible. That's what you're doing right now. So we're going to get 10 exhibition games on there. We are going to build an execution calculator here. Kind of coming up. That's not the exhibition games that I clicked on there. Thanks. But, you know, I'm going to get back into that. So we're going to play 10 of these out. We're going to track how much cash we get because that's the main reason why we have these on the board is to make sure that we push some extra exhibition games in there that keep the cash flowing because cash gets expensive. This is the cheapest way to get cash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to get 3 more in there. 8, 9, and 10. And so in my mind, hey, we just took a sample of 10 exhibition games, so we better count up how many cashes we got. We got 1, 2, 3, and it just pigeonhole me, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5 of them. And 5 more, and we only got 3. That's a little low on the picks, just a little bit, just a titch. But that is still pretty good. And we got 1 more touchdown coming for the Rams on their big win play. 20 exhibition games. We don't even have 20 exhibition games anymore. We got to jump in there. That's the pro games. And get another pack of exhibition games to kind of move on, and then we'll get that Arizona season in. Wanted to get those prize wheel spins in first just to make sure that we can shore up the team, get the best team going possible into the season. There's player packs on the board, so they might have helped out. The other kind of thing that we got coming out of that is these exhibition games do build experience that improves our team as well. We got 20 exhibition games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 9, 10. That's the whole board. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Getting all kinds of exhibition games. Turn that RP into cash. That's what exhibition games do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 20. A little bit more on the par there, up to 40% that I kind of expect that to come out with. And so let's go in and get that season. I didn't even claim the rewards from the last one or start the new one yet. How is that? Good news, you get to watch more packs open. Woo! Open them cards and get some card collections going. Isn't that fun? So there's a start new season. Thank you, Arizona, for the win on Sunday. Covered that spread and got the win. So good for you guys. Against the tough 49ers team, NFC defending champions. We need to get those season packs kind of opened up. Jump back out before we get going, just in case we get some improvements on our players, because yeah, season 4 packs are relevant right now. We haven't opened a lot of them, so we can definitely get some big gains out of that. We got center Jim Otto. We will make sure we got to go get his data in later. We're not going to record data on the screen at the moment, just to get through this video as quickly as possible, because I got to get on with my day. Other people got to get on with their days. Special edition in a series 4. That's been added up. Welcome to the team. We got 2 more packs coming along. Little moment. Legend 2 coins. We're going to need some of those. Coming up for the weekend for sure. Lots of opportunity to open some more legend packs to get through this series of 10. And there's another cash 20 million. No surprise there. Dash 21 on the board. Why do you do that? Hey, A-rated plus and endorsed by the NRA. Steve Daines is a jackass supporting gun manufacturers' rights. Says a lovely Montana. I can definitely get into that. And NRA does not support gun owners' rights. It supports gun manufacturers' rights. There's a big difference out there. Steve Daines, that Cal of Fruit, has come into Montana and taken over our Senate seat. It's a bit bizarre. We don't like those out-of-staters, and as you can tell, we're still getting spam notifications. It's a constant thing in our life. Nobody out there, even Verizon's text messages, I don't want your shit displaying over what I'm already doing. There's a reason for that. And yeah, I'm sure there's some ways to turn it off. It should be turned off by default. This is kind of the world we want to live in. Users do not want shit interrupting what we're already doing. So please, developers out there, don't be a dick and be intelligent, be smart. Think about your users. Think about what they want, not what your bosses want, not what you want, because in the end, it's just getting you bad will. And don't do it. Just don't do it. So, coming in here, we got one more season going. As we're going to progress through this, this is going to be kind of the slowest part of these videos, is that we have to go through and manually push all these buttons. Maybe once I get a little bit better at the quick on-the-fly editing, we can cut some of this gibberish out. But then at the same time, hey, we'll get some playbook things kind of going on. We'll have to talk about playbook strategy in the future once we have some plays and players that are worthy. And kind of things start to slow down a little bit, and this starts to matter a bit more. Or that you want to use those plays to exploit and get some like 10,000 yard season rushers. That's always kind of a fun thing to do for sure. So you can go out there and do that with the right playbook. Saw some posts this week. Oh, that's a big comeback. What are you doing to me, you simulation AI? And at some point in time, at the rate we're kind of opening up packs, I'm expecting that we're going to run into a logjam and get stuck with our current team. Maybe we'll keep pushing through it. We got a few limited edition guys to kind of carry us and build some of those stats. But as you can see what we got going on here, what do we got? Have one 1,500 yard receiver. We need 12 touchdowns out of a skilled player, 2 shutouts, 1,500 yard rusher, win your division. Definitely going to be a tougher season. I think getting lots of rushing yards and lots of passing yards at the same time is a little bit tough. Tony Dorsett doesn't seem to be packing down the yards in quite the way he's going to need to get to a 1,500 yard season, but I'm not hitting the heavy run offense as well. It's really, let's just get through that. If we can get 1,500 yards out of the receiver, 12 touchdowns in the division win. I think that's going to be the easiest way through that. Some of these tasks can get a little tough if you are not way ahead on your team like you should be. I think normally through this I would probably have opened about 10 Series 4 packs by now. Maybe 15 just to make sure we can get in that roster. It kind of depends on what comes out of them and where the holes are. I might still have Series 1 guys on the team. I mean, that's kind of where we're at because I haven't even looked. It's just kind of like pumping through, spin the wheel, let's go, let's go, let's go. Save it all for the audience. That's what I'm trying to do. It doesn't build your team very quickly, though. I always lean in here. I don't know why I get real close and cozy to the computer so that I can get all of the sensory information from football simulations and cards. So maybe that would be a good time while we're playing these season games. We could get some things going on, and maybe we don't need a second video. Maybe we do. I think it's kind of fun to get all the picks into one video. I could do that at the same time while we're playing these season games, but we want to push forward. These are not going well. This is kind of what I'm talking about. We are just not putting up the offense right now, and that's going to be killer because this is an offensive-heavy kind of thing, and shutouts are kind of the tougher defensive one. You got to really have your defense built up to shut some people down. That's just not happening. But then every once in a while you play the Vikings and hey, you get a quest completed. Quest complete. So maybe we hit that one with more pass plays since we're going to kind of target those passing yards at the moment. He's doing way ahead of Tony Dorsett on getting that rushing games built. So we're going to just keep pushing along. We are 906 out of 1,500. We're doing good on winning division, it looks like. But if we could get 12 touchdowns and that out, that's kind of the thing. We want to knit as many of these things as possible. We do not want to be hung up on our tasks, not advancing in the game, playing seasons again. If you don't have a wealth of season tokens, that's definitely a problem. And so kind of the way that we're pushing through this, we're not going to have a wealth of season tokens for very long until you, the supporters, kind of come out and help us along. I'll try to contribute some, but man, this is going to get less season passes on the thing, and that's kind of the thing. With the supplies is going to have to stay balanced, and so RP kind of seems to be my biggest abundance right now. Cash has been kind of floating pretty low. We've been pulling a lot of player packs. That's kind of going to do that. Pulling a lot of play packs. Keeps that cash reserves down. Starting to get it up there a little bit now that we just powered through all kinds of exhibition games. Got a few going there. Almost through this season. Go Rams, go, you're winning. Well, I guess you already won, but, you know, we got to have some fun with this. We got to play a real pretend. And yes, that's right. So what we're going to be doing coming up, I think we're going to have another pick'em video content tonight before tonight's game. We'll try to get as quickly as possible to kind of catch up on the old Thursday night football, get a new video out. We got some legacy points coming out. I don't know why I backed out of here. Just getting distracted, a little ADD while I'm talking to you because I want to kind of let the season stats reset after that last game. Sometimes they don't update right away. I want to see where things are at. And about 200 yards out of a receiver. We did win the division, so that'll be checked out. And Ozzie Newsome only needs 2 more touchdowns. So there's our season token. Thank you, Arizona. Brought to you by Cardinal Victories. Could be brought to you by you, the viewer. Right now, just the Cardinals. And my hard efforts is brought to you by CBS Franchise Sports' prize pools. My efforts to maybe buy a few tokens. And here we go. There's 3 tasks into the franchise bowl. That's what we want to see. We're just doing some domination. That's the big, big win. One more franchise bowl through. One more loss in a franchise bowl. I probably picked the wrong plays or something. Not paying attention. So let's go get those standings put up. We want to kind of see what those stats look like. That was definitely a low-scoring season. We still got through it somehow. Just eking by. We'll put up those stats right now. Scrolling through that, I'm going to jump out over to another window and look to the side while I copy those stats down into the archives. We're going to take a screenshot of those stats so that later on down the line, I got to just make sure those are the right one. You did not refresh, did you? Come on, what's going on here? All right, stats, Josh Rosen. The heck? I do not know what you are showing me, game. This is kind of a bit spooky. CBS, your shit's not working. Again. Got different stats on different screens. That's not going to work. People no longer on the team are even scoring points. It is showing the right season, but it's not showing the right data. That's a bit weird. Come on, CBS. There, that's what better and what we got to see. Let's get that screenshot taken down. Save the full page. Download to season 19, I believe. So later on down the line, we'll get some machine learning things going on. We'll fish all those numbers back out of that screenshot so that we can build another viz. It's all about the vizzes. Let's claim those season rewards. For hitting 3 out of 5 of those, make sure that we do this slow enough that I can find them in the video and get that tracked down later on, because that's another way that we're tracking the data. I need some quick ways to just log all this stuff down, and I don't have it. Don't have it. Only so much fits on a screen. You don't want to see me typing in data, so we'll just log it on the video. Here we go. Season 18. Win the Franchise Bowl. Have defender reach 10 sacks, have one 1,500-yard receiver, QB pass for 4,000, score 375. Should be a good season. So here we go. Los Angeles Rams won the game. We get another little season, and of course, it is another season pass. You know what that means? That means we're going to do a part 3. So we can sneak somebody else in here and get to work. That was another 20-minute episode. This is getting ridiculous. So thank you for watching again. Please subscribe and like and support. You follow me on all the social medias. All that's down below in the description. Thank you for watching another production of Dizzor Twizzle. This was DD Sports.